All right, dudes. Merry Christmas and whatnot. Holiday cheer. I spread to you. So, a few things on the docket, man. I'm like fucking Pinky in the Brain out here, just plotting on how I'm gonna take over the fucking world every night. I had like an awesome Christmas. This is the first Christmas where I didn't go anywhere. Like in like years. Dude, there was a point in time where me and my wife, I was like, dude, fuck this. We had to go like 5 places one year. And I was like ready to like end it all. I was like, I'm not doing this shit again. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. It's inhumane. I was like, none of these fuckers are going 5 places and I'm all over the goddamn state of Texas. Fuck no, never again. Like, and this is the first year, and like I did good, man. I've like actually kind of tried to keep my mind off work. I've eaten a lot of bullshit. Hopefully gained a bit of weight, trying to get back into the 180s. But owning a business really does. It turns you into like fucking Pinky in the Brain. I hadn't thought about that till I just said it right now, but that's a good one. Like, I come in here and I just think, and at night, and I can't like really take my mind off of it. And what I got right now, that's my best buddy in the world. He said some shit that like really made me think about like where I'm going, like my next step, like what I'm gonna have to do. And he's my best buddy in the whole world, man. He lives down in San Antonio. I've known him my entire life, like literally, like before we could speak, we were babies we were like baby bros. Our moms were friends before they were pregnant and shit, So we have been bros our entire lives. We're still best friends to this day. He lives down in San Antonio. He's in the union. He's a union plumber. And he was talking to me about the company he works at. And obviously, like, we look at things a different perspective on things. And but I'm talking to him about where he's at. And he's at this outfit that's a pretty big outfit. They got like 64 techs or 64 field personnel. And they're like mechanical, plumbing, HVAC, servicey, more kind of projects, kind of not like new construction, but big in the commercial game, like a place where I'd like to be, like super jealous of this company, like super jealous. But just the way he was talking to me about this outfit, he was saying they have like, he's like, they got like, he was talking about all the sales guys. I was like, how many sales guys do they have? Because I'd never thought about having sales guys, never considered it, never. And I'm like, how many sales guys do they have? He said 30. He's, I love Cole, man, but he's, he don't know he don't know how many fucking sales guys they got. It's probably like fucking 18 or 14 even, which is still an insane number. Maybe even a dozen, which is a lot. Like, I guess, but like for 64 techs or field personnel, I don't know. But it was just something that like I'd never thought about. And, then before I made this video, the reason I made this video wasn't because I was thinking about that. It's because it like fucking clicked. Like that is what I need to do, is I need salespeople. And for this reason, like, not because the war on salesmen is over. I fucking, Jared Williams, I will fucking hire you to fucking clean my house. Your shit is top notch. I'm jelly. But not because I lost the war on salesmen, but because it's the Corey show, dude. Like, my company is the Corey show, which is of zero value, Like, why would somebody ever come and buy my company? Because I'm good at building relationships. Because I'm trustworthy, right? Because it's like, if I sell out, that would be the brand. Like, whoever bought me, there have been people who are interested in buying me, but it's just to get me off the market. Like, could we pay him 50 grand? Could we pay him 100 grand maybe? And have him sign a 5-year non-compete, but like work with us the whole time type situation, But people just wanted to get me off the market, and that's obviously, I'm bigger than that. You can't do that. So, but it makes no sense for anyone to actually pay what I'm worth, 5 years of my net profit, as long as it's the fucking Corey show. So that's where this sales guy part just fucking clicked hard, right? Like, because at first I was like, when I was thinking about this the other day, I was like, if I hire a sales guy, I was like, what would he do? He's just gonna, all the sales are just like my network of like relationships that I've built up, people, all the shit coming to me. And it's, I would just be like paying this guy commission for my relationships. It's like dumbass way of thinking about it, right? But the revelation I had today was, no, this is how you get out of what I've been calling, and I've made these terms up. A lot of these terms are made up, okay? High school dropout, not smart. But like I call it the relationship phase to the prestige phase, made up terms. But like I'm in the relationship phase where everything's based off of like, I know the owner, Corey will get it figured out, Corey's got your fucking back, to the prestige phase to like, that's where I'm saying like this, people are thinking like, oh, Dyson Plumbing is a good company. Dyson they got their shit together. Because right now everything's based off of me being hot shit, which is worth $0 fucking dollars, boys. It is absolutely I mean, like it's I own a money machine. It's worth a lot of money to me and everybody I hire. Like we're fucking we're making money hand over fist. But I can't sell the company. And it has to be built to sell, or it's not really a company. It's just like it's all just like under my umbrella, which isn't a real thing. It's not sustainable. So the sales guy, the reason this is going to be so big for me, which I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know how to hire this guy or girl. Maybe a girl. I don't know. Like ladies can make sales, dude. I'll give you that. But I think the reason it's going to be so big is if I can give this person like parameters of, here's what we're trying to do. You know, we want to generate this much gross, you know, so you're trying to get your fixtures, material, and labor estimation prices and shit, and figure out a way to sell it for, you know, X amount. And I have some ideas on how I want to do pay for that, for this type of position. But if I can get this person to kind of gradually build up their customer base to where, like, it's not based, like, I'm not involved at all, and it's numbers that I'm happy with, this is how I leave that relationship phase and enter that prestige phase. Made up terms. But, like, you know, it's like, so hopefully, like, my sales guy can be like, hey, I talked to some guy at fucking AT&T, and, you know, they've got some big project going down. They want to fucking, you know, replace fucking 2 fucking chillers or something, or whatever I'm doing, you know, whatever type of work. And I don't have to be involved at all, right? And I can just say like, oh, okay, yeah. And he gets them, and we look at the numbers, and I just kind of, from a bird's eye view, say, yep, these numbers look good to me. If we can sell this job, I'd be happy. And it can be sold, and that customer can be happy without me being involved. That's the point where we can make, you know, get to where it could snowball out of control to that like 40, 50 million, you know, upwards to 100 million, play your cards right, do whatever the fuck you want type of territory. So really the sales guy is the fucking key. And, you know, for me, I kind of have the path to get that person. I think it's, I keep thinking I want to hire like a big time operations manager, and I do, and I need to, like, ASAP, really. And I have the guy, but the guy that I want to hire, it's fucking Peyton Manning, you know what I mean? It's fucking Tom Brady. But in their peak, it's like, you're going to have to, I just can't afford this person yet to make it like, you know, that I want to bring over here, to do this. So like, really, I think, you know, I have built a classy motherfucking business, you know, so like by the time I do get this operations manager here, no matter what, it's going to be operating smooth. But I'm probably going to have to get the sales guy first. So I'm going to have to get like 2-3 more service guys, 2-3 more field lead journeyman guys, and get my other 2 guys to be like just superintendent, supervisor, field guys, kind of have me running the whole show, and get a sales guy to start selling selling jobs without me being involved, right? Like, and I think that here's what I'm thinking for pay. Y'all tell me if this is crazy, because honestly, salespeople have to make a lot of money or they won't work for you. They'll go somewhere else, right? And you got to let them build a network, which is the dangerous part. But basically, I want to give a guy like, I'm thinking like $60K a year base, which, it sounds like shit, you know, $60K a year does not sound like good money, base. But then, like, saying, okay, let's get a cost of goods sold for the project, right? Say that this project is, say we figure it's going to be, I'm just going to use round numbers, 20,000 in fixtures, 20,000 in pipe and, you know, PVF, and $20,000 in labor. So it's $60,000 cost of goods sold, right? And then I say, hey, anything you can sell it for over a 30% gross margin, you get, 30% of that or something to that nature. You know what I mean? So it's like the higher you can sell it for above the minimum we need to get, the more cut you're going to have. So it could be to where, like, if he finds a way to start hitting fucking home runs, and now obviously that sales guy can't be associated with the cost of goods sold because he would want to get those numbers down to try to, bump up his number. And then I think on the inverse, I want to give my superintendents and field manager guys a chance to draw bonuses off of the the cost of goods sold. Like, say we predict, hey, this job is going to cost us $60,000, like in labor, fixtures, and material. And if that superintendent can get that cost of goods down to $50,000, maybe we could give him like a third of the savings, which would be like $3,000, And the way I do jobs, you can do 20 jobs a year, 25 jobs a year, potentially more, 30, and if you're making $2,000, $3,000 a job, that's fucking, that could be that could be up to like $90,000 to $100,000 in bonus checks off just being efficient as a superintendent, So I think it's a kind of classy way to do this, and it all kind of hit me recently, but I think it's going to take me out of the fucking relationship phase and enter the prestige phase. Y'all let me know. I'm a bit of a jackass. Merry Christmas.